Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the 8-Bit Nation Prism League Week 5 Game 2. The Hurricanes versus the Highflyers. How the heck is everybody doing this evening? I'm going to be your caster. The Dwarf Bard is my name. We have an action-packed game for you today. Super excited to see these two teams face off on the field of battle. Over on the Hurricane side, we do have Boston coming in with 13 goals and 50 shots, 10 assists, 27 saves, 24 demos across the board over the past 4 weeks. Lemon showing out with a 28% shot percentage, 10 assists. Stim kind of even across the board with a team average of 27% on their shot percentage. 3.8 demos. I believe that's per game or per week. I'm not sure. Red Guy coming in with 14 goals, 37% shot percentage, and 30 demos. An absolute wrecking ball and a breakout. Hallow, 43 shots on net. And Jam coming in with 10 assists and 24 saves. Definitely gonna see a lot of aggression, it looks like, on the field of battle this day. Boston and Red Guy battling it out for demo leader. We're gonna see what's gonna happen there. You absolutely don't have a wife and kids? What even is the what's the ESPN voice? What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's not even oh, that's right. I forgot. EA Sports. It's in the game. Is that the one? Yeah, man. All over it. Yeah. Currently waiting for the teams to hit the field, and then we're going to get started. As far as the prediction goes, it definitely looks like a little bit of a lead from the Hurricanes in the polls by about 3,000 points, give or take, by a little bit here. So even estimations across the board on who's going to take this one in this best of 5 week 5 game 2. The lobby information has been sent out to the managers, or at least a player from each team, and we'll see who joins first. Looks like Red Guy's team is coming in. Let me go ahead and pull this together here. Give me 1 second. Looks like we got one team on the board right now, just waiting for the rest. There we go. Now we got everybody on the field. All right, we're about to get started here. Let me go ahead and send the message to get going. There we go. And fixing one thing for the audio. And we are headed to the field. Game 1 is already underway. Lemon going to take this one into the corner now. Gets a slow touch off the ceiling. Boston trying to help out across frame, but Hollow's going to clear it high to the midfield. Stim stopping that progression, but another touch towards an empty net, and Hollow puts the first point on the board for the Highflyers in just over 30 seconds.
Jammin taking possession off a kickoff, tries to stop the lob from Boston. Taking this one to the backboard, caught by Halla. To the wall, challenged by Lemon, who pulls this one away. Bumps the defender in net. Boston going wide right, not able to connect. Hollow trying to get this one up over Stim. Stim's able to touch it and deflect a little bit. Lemon leaving it. Boston gonna pick this one up. Lemon chasing down the defender. Red guy able to get in the way. Lemon going for the half volley. Punched in by Jammin to the back wall. Red guy leaving this one for Hollow. Over towards net, but Boston able to fall in front of it in time. Red guy touch towards top right and stopped by both defenders. Hollow gonna pick this one up on the sidewall. Goes for the musty over top of Lemon, but Boston is able to get up high enough. Off the backboard, now Boston with a clear towards midfield, stopped by Red guy, but Boston stays on top of it. Hollow pushing it into the corner, but returned by Lemon, giving Jammin time to clear this one out, down towards net. Off the backboard, Jammin pushing it too high. Red guy with the lob off the backboard again. Hollow trying to push this one in, gets it past the defender. And that's 2 points on the board now for the Highflyers with only 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Boston and Lemon not able to connect with that ball in time. Highflyers with a 2-point early lead. Jammin with the lob stuffed by Boston, keeping it on the wall. Jammin getting a second touch, but Lemon coming in, adding pressure now. Looking to bump a defender, but doesn't have eyes on them. Stim gonna drop back, pushing this one off frame into the corner. Lemon dropping back for a defensive posture. Moving front post now, waiting for another person to come in and help out. Red guy trying to cleanly put this one in on the backwards, but it's able to be pulled away with the flick from Boston. Now Hollow pushing this one high. Jammin goes up. Tries to stay in front of this one. Gets the second touch, but it's stopped by Lemon. On the wall now. Gets another slow touch. Tries to get in front of this one. Hollow is able to get a piece of it. Stim with the catch. Looks to flick. Wins the 50, but it's stopped off the defender's nose. Hollow challenging Boston to the wall. Lemon just past Red guy, who gets a piece of it. Hollow going up for a touchdown towards midfield now. Lemon keeping this one forward with pressure. Stim going up. Touch into the corner. Looks for the second touch, but gets the demo instead. Lemon gonna take this one. Goes for the full air dribble, going underneath Hollow, but it's stopped by Red guy, who pushes it a little bit high. Stim with the catch. Looks for the flick, and it's stopped by Red guy at the goal line. Into the opposing corner now. Red guy trying to push this one a little bit harder towards bottom right. Stopped by Lemon, who's going to pick this one up for the air dribble. Leaving it for Stim, going for a second touch. Boston goes up to help. Might have pulled that one away from a teammate there. Lemon looks for the catch, the high lob, going for the second touch, but Hollow's able to get up to it fast. What's up, Were Tiger? Yeah, man. Boston towards the ceiling. Hollow gets a touch with a high lob, and Red guy goes for the second touch. Lemon and Stim both back. Lemon with the easy catch. Stim gonna come up, looking for a clear out. Red guy and Hollow waiting patiently for it, able to pick this one up. Boston gonna make another attempt with a slow flick, and it's stopped by Hollow. Stim cleared into the corner now. Hollow with a touch across frame, but keeps it high. Boston gonna challenge. Hollow not able to get a second touch on this one. Stim down towards net, but Red guy able to pull this one away. We are under a minute now with 2 points on the board for the Highflyers and nothing for the Hurricanes. Their Storm's going to have to pick up some speed if they're going to put any points on the board now, and they did. Lemon coming in with the touch from the pass into bottom left, it looked like. 44 seconds left remaining in game one. Jammin not able to pull this one off frame in time, and it hits the upright and goes in. 44 seconds, still anyone's game. Hollow going towards an undefended net, and it goes wide left. Red guy not able to help out and stuff this one in. Jammin putting it back towards frame. A slow touch. Here comes Hollow trying to clean this one up, but it's pulled away by Boston at the last second. Hollow down towards net. Red guy with the extra touch, and Stim coming in with an epic save. Hollow makes another attempt. High lob towards the backboard. Another shot towards the backboard. Jammin gets demoed, giving Stim a chance to go forward here. Lemon trying to help out. They've got 3 seconds now. Boston pushing it high. Hallow with the clear. They're running back. Can they make it in time? And the Highflyers take game 1. All right, game 2 is underway. Had a lot to talk about. Let me go ahead and get a drink. There we go. This one's floating up in front of net. Red guy gonna take a pass. Boston. Hollow looking to clear it out. Stim, patient in the corner. Pass jamming. Hollow goes up, touch towards midfield. Is anyone there to help them out? Red guy cleared back towards the opposite direction. Boston with the lob. Hollow down towards another undefended net. The same way the first point went into the game 1. Highflyers taking the lead. Four minutes and 30 seconds left remaining in game 2. An even 50 kickoff in the race to the wall. Red guy goes up for the air dribble. Fakes going for a reset. Looks for the backflip to put it in net, but it's wide left. Jammin able to take this one to the wall. Hollow looking to help out off a pinch from Lemon. The backflip slows it down, but Lemon's able to stop and get in front of it in time. This one floating at three-quarter field. Boston trying to make a push here. Gets a demo. Stim going to take this one into the corner past Red guy. Lemon tries to roll it in, but Hollow's able to get there in time. Red guy pushing it into the corner. Hollow with the lob. Boston trying to keep this one from going any further. Backing down the wall. This one rolling ever closer towards net. Off the backboard, Hollow keeps it on the wall. Jammin trying to slice this one down, but it's pulled away by the defender at the last moment. Lemon with the flick over to Stim, who gets connection off the crossbar and Red guy. This one's going to be pulled away. Lemon pushing this one back towards net, but Red guy's there again. A failed attempt at a demo at the goal line. Boston with the reset, it looked like. Gets a bump on Hollow. Stim putting it in front of net. They try to bounce it in, but it's pulled away at the last moment. Hollow with the challenge towards Lemon. Jammin going to come up. Tries to slow this one down. Lemon getting another touch on the ball. Red guy going to take this one into the corner. Challenged by Boston. Gets a piece of it. This one's going to float Jammin to the side wall. Giving chance for Hollow to go up. Pushing this one wide left, but it's pulled away. Red guy across frame just past Stim. Jammin not able to get there in time. Going a little bit quick. Hollow down towards net. Stops. Jammin trying to put it in the corner. Hits the upright and Hollow able to clean up with a second point on the board. Highflyers coming in. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left remaining in game 2 with an early lead of 2 points. Even 50 kickoff, race to the opposite wall now. Jammin is up, gets a lob. Stim dropping back, able to keep this one on the ground, but Hollow waits patiently. Over top of Lemon, now this one's floating towards net. Jammin trying to get it past Boston, who's able to get in the way. Red guy pushing it so it deflects off his opponent's car, and that's 3 points on the board. Highflyers pushing hard in game 2. Stim reacts quick enough, but to the wrong side, and it goes in. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left remaining in game 2. Boston with the lob. Hollow keeps this one into the corner, but Lemon able to put this one back on frame. Stim goes up, pushes this one to the ceiling. Jammin trying to get in front of it. Boston dropping back. Looks for the carry. Jammin trying to get in front of this one, but Lemon is going to pull this one away. Red Guy taking over possession afloat. Leaves this one for Hollow to get in front of. The racing back into the corner. Trying to stay in front of this one across frame, but it's too fast. Red Guy pops this one high, but it's going to front in front of the front. You knew what I meant. Red Guy pulling this one away again. Stim back towards net, but Jammin with the save. Gets the touch. Lemon with the clear, and Hollow still in front of it. A demo from Red Guy on Boston. Hollow going to pick up possession here. Gets the second touch into the corner. Jammin pushing it across frame, and it hits the upright. Hollow with the high lob tries to get in front of it. A slow touch, another touch, but it still can't get low enough. Stim puts it in front of frame. Red Guy with the backflip. Stim waiting patiently, stopped by Jammin. Stays in front of it. Boston staying on top of this one, under a minute. They're chasing it together, trying to dribble as a team. Hollow down to Lemon, who returns. Tries to get in front of a defender, gets a bump, and it's pulled away by Red Guy. Hollow with the clear towards the sidewall. Lemon's gonna catch, goes up. Goes for the reset, can't quite get it. Boston and Stim dropping back. Stim takes it, goes for the air dribble. And the reset, but it hits a little low. Red Guy with the tip. Hollow trying to get in front of this one. Boston pushing hard. All but in the books now with under 5 seconds to go. A touch from Jammin. Goes for the reset. And Boston able to put a point on the board at 0 seconds. Making a 3-1 game in favor of the Havana Highflyers. On to game 3. Are we going to see a full sweep? Calibre says reverse sweep initiated. Game 3 is now underway. To the wall, a first demo from Lemon on Jammin. Red Guy trying to stop this one. Hollow and Jammin racing together on the wall. Boston with the stop. I'm going to give them some room. Stim trying to help with the clear. Jammin returning with a high lob. Goes up. Hollow able to get into it in time. And another point at the beginning of the match to an undefended net from Hollow. 3 for 3. Stim going to take possession, but it's returned by Hollow into the corner. Can't get that second touch. Red Guy is up. Still off of Lemon's nose. The ball floating ever so slowly. Boston goes for the flick, but it's stopped by Hollow. Red Guy, touchdown to Jammin. Lemon's able to get in the way. Hollow off of the defender, into the corner. Touch out towards mid. Red Guy with the catch. Looks to flick, but pulled away by Stim. Red Guy takes this one to the ceiling now. Jammin Tries to push this one down, but Boston's able to get high enough to stop it. Stim stopping this one in the corner. All three members out of net. Hits the backboard. Hollow looking to pop this one in, but it's pulled away by Boston. Over top of Red Guy. Boston going to make a second touch down towards the backboard, but jamming it with the wide clear. Stays on top of this one. Lemon a touch towards the wall. Boston with a pop. Hollow pushing this one to the backboard. Jamming tries to get this one over Stim, but they're able to get to it in time. Hollow with the second touch. Stim with the backflip off the upright. Boston going to pick this one up. Jammin's able to get to this one. Takes it to the ceiling, but Boston able to stuff it. Into the corner now. This one's going to go above net. Jammin to the sidewall. Lemon with the catch. Goes for the reset. Touch over to Boston. Into the corner. A lot of backflips. Red Guy pushing it a little too fast. What was on frame. Stim towards the wall. Gets in front of it with the slow touch and Jammin, waiting patiently. Jammin and Red Guy both going up for this one. Stim gonna come in for the clear with Boston. A bump on a teammate. It looks like they're not communicating. They got 2 minutes and 16 seconds to score and tie this one up. Hollow with a touch towards net. Look, Red Guy looking for the redirect. Pulled away at the last second. Still 2 minutes on the clock. This one's anyone's game here. The touch from Jammin. Hollow keeping this one off frame. Down towards net. Red Guy able to get in front of it. Pick this one up. Looks for the second touch down towards mid. Jammin down towards net. And Boston's able to save. Looks for the clear. Gets a slow touch, giving Hollow time to get up to it. Stim trying to push it a little bit further, but Jammin's able to catch. Goes up for the ground to air dribble. Pass over to Red Guy. Jammin with the demo on Lemon. Possession turns over to Stim. Looks for the reset. Hollow waiting patiently, picks this one up. Gets the corner boost. Off the ceiling, gets the reset. Looks for the reset, pinch to the ground, but it stopped at the last second. Into the corner now, Red Guy gonna pick this one up. Just past one defender, tries to snake it into the left like that last time. And Stim demoing Jammin in front of net. Less than 1 minute to go for them to score now. Boston with a high lob. Jammin gonna take over possession, but Stim with the turnover to the backboard. Red Guy with the catch. Lemon waiting. Jammin gonna get past them. Boston with a lob. Stim goes up to challenge, but Hollow's able to get it past. We're still over in Hurricane territory. They're looking to clear this one out with an air dribble. Jammin with the touch. Goes wide right. Red Guy trying to stuff this one in, but Lemon's in the way. Hollow down towards net, and Boston with the clear. Hollow down towards another undefended net, but Lemon's able to rotate around in time. Jammin with the second touch. Gets the reset, but not another connection. Touch off of Boston. Is this their play? Hollow's able to get in the way. Stops the extra push, which could have been a goal. Over top of one now, Red Guy. A touch towards the left, and we're at 0 seconds. The ball is in the air. Are we going to see a point? Stim going up. Leaves this one for Boston, giving them a second chance here. Jammin to the wall. And that touches the ground. A full sweep from the Havana Highflyers. GG's to everybody. What a wild set of games. Let me go ahead and see if they are available. Or I just drop in on him. Let's go. Looks like we got 2 of them. Folks,
Hey,
how the heck are everybody?
We're doing pretty good.
dude. I'm just happy I dookied on Lemon, bro. That's a 3-1 record.
I'm sorry, you did what?
I dookied all over him.
I don't know if that's a mechanic, my friend.
Yes, it is, dude. It's
like,
mechanical brilliance.
I'll be willing to admit I don't know all the names of the things, but
Hey,
I'm pretty sure Dookie isn't one of them.
I was maneuvering.
Bro, I did a flip reset pogo Dookie on that guy. Like that's,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's a thing, man. I just listen,
dude.
Does it matter? I mean, we just put on a show. Did you see it?
I was there.
Dude, you're
Solid
maneuvering.
experience, bro.
You watched
it. I'm still in awe that Hallow comes in with a first point in every game on an undefended net.
Just want to let you know.
So, I'll be honest. We scored the first one, and then we started trying to do maneuvers. I'm gonna be honest. The goal double flip reset did not succeed, but that was all right. We went for a couple team pinches, ceiling double taps.
I saw
anyway.
a lot of attempts. Like the pressure was there, but it was mechanical pressure. Like it was like
yeah.
Weird.
We got up one. We got up one. Then we kind of just relaxed for the rest of the game. I'm gonna be honest.
We're too freak nasty for him. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Yeah, yes, with the Dookies, I get it, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Means. That was a wild set of 3 games, but full sweep, excellent job, by the way. It definitely looks like you guys are. What is it you're playing next week? It's the.
That's a good question. Let me pull up the schedule.
The Wave.
The Wave.
Okay. Petersburg Wave. What do you guys think about that matchup? How do you feel? What kind of confidence?
I'll be honest. I thought we were playing the Nightmare this game. I'll be honest.
Right.
So.
This guy's.
I'm out of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's that.
I put GG's at Nightmare, and then I had to go and correct myself because Jam told me off.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, I did like 4 hours of volunteer work before this. No warm up. It's yeah.
Man, look at this guy donating his time and donating his goals. Man, love it.
It's because I had to.
Yeah, right. Opponents are opponents. We're gonna keep taking it to them. Appa is gonna keep trying to take my demo record, but I'm a changed man.
Right.
That's about it. That's all I know that's on the Wave. I'll be honest.
I mean, honestly, like I don't remember looking and seeing, but were you in the breakout still?
No, I wasn't. I was in the Fennec this time.
Oh man, see, okay, so I want you to know, like science-wise, demos are fundamentally easier in the breakout. It's sharper.
Yeah.
It's a sharper car.
Yeah, we're learning that, but I mean, Info beat me so bad that I switched into the Fennec.
Fair enough. Okay, cool deal.
Well, I also convinced him to switch into the Fennec.
All in all, though,
Bard, thank you for casting.
Guys. By all means, it was a sick series to watch. You guys definitely did put on a show, but good luck to you next week.
Bard, can I do a little quote? Can I say a little thingy?
Yeah, you can say a little thingy. Well, I guess it depends. Am I gonna regret it?
No, it's nothing too crazy. No, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Lemon, your buns, buddy. Shit on.
Okay,
there you go.
Well,
Bard is slightly regretting his choice now, isn't he?
I was regretting it when I said sure. I just knew. Well, anyway, congrats, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Bard.
Thank you for.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, please don't fart in the interview. Not like Hollow did everything. No, he didn't. But by all means, it was just something interesting that I saw. By the way, Lemon Dude, definitely did see a lot of good stuff from your guys' teams. It just didn't work out this time. But you know, that's the breaks. Congratulations to everyone that did come out. Definitely did put on a show from both teams. Love to see this kind of content. Keep an eye on the Discord for updates on when the next games are going to be and what we have going on in the league. Definitely hit up the Backpost podcast for all that behind the scenes goodness from our hosts over there on that. And we will see you the next time on the Twitch channel as well for the next game in the 8-Bit Nation Pixel and Prism Leagues. Once again, I was your host, the Dwarf Bard, and have a fantastic evening. Adios.